Wright State is going to the Division I NCAA tournament for the fourth time in program history. News Center 7's James Ryder sat down with the Raiders radio and TV announcer to put this historic run into perspective.
For more than a decade, you've heard Chris Collins on WHIO radio in the mornings. And for 25 years, he's been the radio and television voice of the Wright State Raiders.
Yeah, I do think about it. I did coming into the season, and I had to actually look it back up and do some math and realize it's been 25 years. I'll tell you what, James, it's just gone so fast.
Here's a pass over to Holden. He takes it in with a two-hand jam.
While there's too many games to count going across sports, it's what's off the court that probably resonates the most.
You hear this from coaches and players. It's about the relationships. You know, I mentioned the coaches who have been here at Wright State, and they've all been very good to me. And also a lot of the former players. You know, it's so gratifying when you're at a game and they come back to a game and they actually come up and they talk to you and they shake your hand, they remember and they appreciate, you know, what you did at that time. You know, it means a lot to me.
In 25 years, you can imagine there have been a lot of great memories. So I had to ask Chris where this Horizon League championship game ranks in his illustrious career.
He'll fire one up with 2 seconds. No, the Wright State Raiders have held on. What a game here tonight. The Horizon League champions of 2022.
When I put that right there at the top, but then I got to thinking, all right, 2007, when they knocked off a very good Butler team. Until that NKU game just the other night, I always put that game right on top. But now, with this game at NKU, because of all the circumstances, I kind of give the edge to this team right now and what they accomplished on Tuesday night at Indy.
This is the third NCAA tournament appearance Chris has seen at Wright State. This win, though, clearly shows a change in the program.
But to do it now, over the last 4 years, twice, I think it means a lot to this university as far as where they are competitive-wise. The program is going in the right direction because of the way they run it, you know, and the position in which they're in. And, yeah, their goals are lofty, and I think they should be.
Taking it strong in the basket. It's blocked by Braun.
The team hasn't said if they'd be happy to end up in the first four or not, but there's at least some who would love to see it.
I think it would be great. First of all, they would be here in the Dayton area. I mean, that would be tremendous to be able to play in front of a lot more people than being sent somewhere else. Secondly, it's a chance for the program in their fourth appearance to win, legitimately have a great chance to win their first NCAA tournament game.
And Wright State jumps back out in front.
A few years ago, remember, UMBC upset a #1 seed, Virginia. All right, well, it can happen.
And, of course, we're going to have to wait until Sunday to find out if Wright State is going to be in the first four or where the Raiders will be playing their first tournament game. Reporting in Fairborn, James Ryder, News Center 7.
Love the passion. Love to see his excitement there on the baseline. Now, Bob Grant has been Wright State's athletic director since 2008 and worked for the university longer than that. He has seen former coach Jim Brown team up with Collins on the radio broadcast. He knows what having someone of Collins' talent means to the university.
They're not just showing up and calling games. They're very much sewn into our program. Chris knows everyone in our department, knows all the coaches, knows the players, takes the time to sew into the fabric of Wright State Athletics, and that shows in the way he does his job. He is a treasure for us.
I think he's been the best thing that's happened to Wright State basketball in terms of media coverage. He does baseball and he does basketball, and he does the coaches show. So he's the voice of the Raiders. They describe him as the voice of the Raiders, and I think that's really important.
He is. Sunday, Wright State is going to have an NCAA selection show party at its student union. That party gets going at 5. Then the Selection Sunday show starts at 6. Of course, we will have the selection show live right here on Channel 7.